What's happening, everybody? I'm back. It's me, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, and I am here with my reaction for the final official trailer from Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four First Steps. Thank you to everybody who has watched all these videos here on the channel, from the reaction videos to reviews to the clips, everything. And I always say thank you because without you, there is no me. There is no reason for me to do this if you all aren't present to address what a lot of people have asked. When am I popping back up on maybe one of the networks or sort of like that? Honest answer is I do not know. The business changes consistently, and it has been since I've been a part of it. I was just talking to somebody. Shouts out to the homie Akeem Lawinson. Lawinson, is that how you pronounce your last name, bro? That's on me. I messed up. But we were talking about it, and somehow he was like, yo, you're like one of the ones who ran the gamut. You've been through it all. And I have, and I'm here. And so until something opens its door and matriculates, and I would gratefully accept that, I'm here with y'all on my thing. Also, I haven't put too much up because I'm still doing the recovery, the physical therapy with the back from the spinal surgery. Thank you to everyone who's contributed. But we'll talk about all of that on the back end. Listen, I've been excited for this film since its announcement. I made no qualms about it. I love the teaser, the official trailer, etc., etc. I love the fact that Marvel Studios has a hand in it. They have their first family. There are so many people like, I don't like the 60s retro look and blah, 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 blah. It's an alternate universe on purpose. Multiverse saga. We're wrapping that up. But I'm excited for this trailer. So I want to watch this trailer with y'all. I want y'all to watch this trailer with me. We're going to see how we feel about the final trailer together. In 3, 2, 1, now.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic. Invisible Woman. Human Torch.
I love you, Johnny.
And the Thing.
Hey, what time is it? Say the thing.
That's not really something I say.
It's clobbering time.
That's just in the cartoon.
Oh.
Never late for Sunday dinner. Let's eat.
Hey, what time is it?
It's dinner time. Get inside.
Okay.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
Say his name.
What is that? Get us out of here, Ben! Hold on! Are we safe?
I don't know.
Franklin.
The clock is ticking. We are going to find a solution. We are going to make it right.
You don't want to just crush him?
I like that. The four of us will face the danger. We will protect you.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself. We'll face it together. As a family.
What time is it, Ben?
No.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
Okay. He's gonna say the line in the movie. He's gonna say it, because you see they keep teasing it. Say the line. I don't say the line. Say the line. And Johnny was like, what time is it? So, shouts out to them teasing it for us to him to say it. Franklin is being seen, which leads me to believe Franklin may be a major part of this, because there will be a point in the film when they find out during Sue's pregnancy, if I'm not mistaken, that her baby's DNA is different. It's weird. It's like it's not normal. It's almost mutant. But I don't think he's a mutant directly, but he might be considered one in this. But because of the cosmic radiation that gave the four their powers, when Reed's seed mixes with Sue's egg, it's how it develops a cosmic entity and all these different things. And Franklin is so powerful. So I think Franklin's universe bending abilities and world creation abilities, not universe bending, universe creation abilities will be something that may play a major part in this. Now, I know some people who are like, they don't like seeing Galactus walking on the streets, but we do know Galactus can shapeshift. Well, side shift in a sense. How he makes himself larger than what he really is. I mean, when he's outside of the world, him standing outside in space, you can see him peering in to being on the thing. So that's how come the Fantastic Four never officially defeat Galactus. It's one of those, you can't beat him, you just send him to another dimension, another world. So I think that's where putting him to another dimension is what comes in the post-credit scene of the Thunderbolts. I like what this is because I think it's going to give you a different variation of the Fantastic Four. You get that family dynamic, of course. You get the Johnny always getting on Ben's nerves. Sue believe, hey, we're a family, we can do this. Reed sometimes doubting himself, but in the process of Reed doubting himself, puts more people in danger. So I think there's so many elements to this, like knowing where this is going. We know that there's a sequel to the film coming. We don't know if it's a direct sequel to this or if it's just a Fantastic Four sequel. And I'm assuming it's just going to be a Fantastic Four sequel with them in the world currently of the MCU or whatever the new world may be post Secret Wars. I'm excited to see the Shalla-Bal is a wild card, and I say that because her becoming the Herald is different things that involving her Norrin Rad, her husband. Which, by the way, let me address this. There's so many people, Disney just had to go make a female Silver Surfer. Most of y'all who do that, they never really give a fuck about the Silver Surfer. Also, if you really gave a shit about the character, you would know the Shalla-Bal is not only his wife, but has been a prominent character in the comics. Well, why did they just use... They don't have to. Marvel owns the rights to all of these characters, which allows them to use whichever character they choose, which variation they choose. Well, how would you feel if... I wouldn't give a shit, to be quite honest. Well, you're just saying that. No, I'm not. Because I've been a big proponent. If you watch any and every video I've done, from whether I talk Marvel Studios, whether I talk DC Studios, the DCEU, let them tell their story. I have my hopes and perceptions of what I want things to be, what I kind of wish some things were, but at the end of the day, I always state, this is not my story to tell. It is Marvel Studios' story to tell. It is the producer, Kevin Feige's story to tell. It is the director's story to tell. It's the writer's story to tell. So it is my job as a consumer to either decide whether I'm going to watch it or not. And that's watch it or not unbiasedly. Because a lot of y'all are going to go hate it just because of the fact it's Shalla-Bal. And I'm bringing her up because I think she'll play a major factor with Sue being a mom. Because I think that's going to, the other worlds, yes, she is heralded for Galactus, and Galactus is destroying worlds with entire civilizations that have had women, children, families, etc., etc. But it's going to be something about a direct contact with a baby, I think, in this case, that may play a key factor. Again, am I saying this from full knowledge? No, but I'm taking an educated guess. Now, I do have friends who work in the studios who I could ask some things up, but this is one of those times where I'm like, nah, I'm going to let it play out as it play out. Because I don't want to know everything about this one. I like the alternative universe of it, where it goes from one thing, because I think we see the suits that they have. We know from Marvel Studios, the track record, the suits are going to change come the end of the movie or whatever the case may be, maybe come to Doomsday. We may have gotten a preview of the Watchers in there, all these different things. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, all type of cliches I can use, this is going to be a movie that either you're going to go to enjoy or you're just not. I'm not saying you have to like this film. But I am saying if you're going to go watch it with an open mind. Don't watch it going, well, here I go again. And a lot of people will always say, well, Jay, why are you making fun of those people? Because you look stupid doing it. If you're not going to watch, if you're not going to like something, you just know automatically, I know I'm not going to like it, then don't go watch it. you're not setting yourself up for anything positive. You dig what I'm saying? But look, I could talk so much more about this, but as the weeks come along and the San Diego Comic-Con comes up, we'll get more TV spots, different Easter eggs, and all these other things will drop, and we will find all those out. And I want to rock it all out with y'all. So what I need you to do, like this video, share, click on the notification bell here on the channel so you can find out when I'm dropping more videos. Follow me on all social media. Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitter. Mama called him, name him Twitter. I'm calling him Twitter. All across the board, Mr. J. Washington, M-R-J-A-Y, you should know how to spell Washington. The Man Titan Podcast, where I get you caught up on all, me and my co-host BC, we get you caught up on all the things happening in the Marvel and DC live-action cinematic universes. It is Barbershop Talk for Nerds. We have so much fun. The videos drop here on the channel, and you can get the audio wherever you get your podcast from. So we're going to talk about so much stuff that's coming up with that. I may even drop a few spoilers for a few things that I know that's coming up in the MCU on a couple episodes, so you definitely want to check that out. Going back to earlier, people who ask about how they can support for the GoFundMe and things like that, you can either do this, go to support the GoFundMe, the link will be in the bio, or join the Supervillain Squad on Patreon. We got to put a lot of stuff up there. BC's been filling in a lot of stuff for me while I've been unable to. BC's bullshit is up there. We're going to go back to the wrestling talk. I think I was going to call it Thursday. Jolene gave me a suggestion, and I have to remember what she said. And I'll probably utilize that. Other nerd news, all these different things. Also, if y'all know, I've been dealing with this computer issue too. If you watched the most recent episode of Blurs in the Hood, you know Winston gave me a computer. And it's a Mac, and I don't really know how to use it. So I'm like, that's how I sound. All of those, man, and more. Stand-up shows, I'll be coming around in different areas. So make sure you stay tuned for that and more. Holla at y'all next time. Till then, take care.